How dare you?
This looks as good a place as any. Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
My legs are stiff as boards after training. First, assess the field. I'm dead on my feet after today's
Fancy a
training.
gander? I've fine goods for sale.
It's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Tis a glad thing we rested when we did. We must not let down our guard. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Your precision does your friend. Focus. The battle continues. I concur.
A common reward, frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
As a matter of fact, one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
Words worth hearing.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
We are none of us alike in vocation. One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way. Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible. I trust we've all inspected our equipment. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust.
Here we go again. We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort. This ends here!
Shan't let them harm you.
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
What is it? Got a question about my training regime? Suppose that was an unlikely guess. None took to the training like you did. Open to enlist, then? No. A pity. I'd hoped to add you to our ranks. You'd seem like you'd be fit for battle, even if I were to call upon you on the morrow. Which is more than I can say for the rest. Apologies for assuming. We've had fewer folks looking to enlist of late, and I'm hungry for recruits. Many keep their distance on account of the instructor being a beastren. How very Vermundian of them. At the very least, I'd like to provide some decent training to the soldiers we have now. Easier said than done, especially when the weapons we were promised have yet to arrive. 'Tisn't like to boost their morale having rusted steel to train with. What I wouldn't give for some decent weapons and a soldier to act as an example. Someone with motivation to grow. That'd light a fire under them, I reckon. Mayhap you could aid us. I know 'tis much to ask of anyone, let alone a stranger, but what else am I to do? Much appreciated. We'd welcome what you can spare.
Sir Baron's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military. You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. So, this is Melve. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world. Right you are.
Pitiable Arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Why not buy your wares here today, sir? Pleasure doing business with you.
Always sets me to think of this place.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
We must withdraw!
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. I'm sorry to hear that, though I cannot say I am surprised. Your burns could easily have killed you outright. A great many were bathed in the dragon's flames that day. All perished, save you. You must be special, indeed. How else could you have survived to return here?
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you, Autopist?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Shall we seek some answers?
Say, do you think this one...
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah,
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I'd thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit reborant ourselves, or simply purchase them at Runa's apothecary here in Melve.
Ah, now I understand.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Do come again. Fancy a look at my wares?
Perhaps this theorem will provide some insight.
Suppose I
What am I to do?
new.
He was meant to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time was looking for him. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Now, this is a place to forget what's troubles. This isn't much to go on.
Mysteries, this.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time I went looking for him. That place pushed my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Nattering all day. It's tiring work.
Always another errand to see to.
Perhaps it's just
another day. Same as the one afore it.
Well met, sir.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only it is a dangerous place. Understand? I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I can see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map, and 'tis hard to describe. But my brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go, then. My life's in your hands, friend.
Let us do everything in our power to render aid to those in need.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Gladly stay away.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
I don't like this place at all. This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here afore moving on, same as us.
I couldn't venture to say how many times we've... Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep? Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? Goodness, we're higher up than I'd thought. Take care not to fall. We must remain vigilant. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every
Thank you, Master. Only hope to be of this point.
footing!
Master, watch out! If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
Well, the high ground and fight for the big prize will make overpowering our foes all simple.
It seems we have enraged our foe. Might we not use their rage to our advantage? Understood.
To best this behemoth, we must do whatever we can to knock it off balance.
It's certainly worth a try. Arisen, are you all right?
Slows. Perhaps we can tide them out.
We must not give them a chance to recover. Focused attack or end this foe. When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. We ought not to provoke it. How are we meant to attack it without angering it?
I thought I was done for.
Ah, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Ah, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
'Tis our duty to protect our charge from harm.
I'm just glad.
We are fortunate indeed. This is a rare find. We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it.
This is nice.
Another encounter? I ill like this. We are already hard pressed from our previous engagement.
The product of heedlessness.
Stand firm. You are not alone.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. Even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melve...
I'm in your debt, sir. And not just for saving my brother. You helped me learn a valuable lesson today. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right. I'm in your debt, sir. And you helped me learn a valuable lesson today.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.